It was a great experience working at the Roskamp Institute. It was a very small building, but a lot of great people there, which was nice. It felt like a very advanced facility. And everybody was super nice. It was definitely a big learning experience for us. We had to have everything ordered and on a piece of paper that we needed from the start. So if, we didn't have tape with us, it was a bit crazy to ask for tape. And they were like, did you have that on your list? And had to sneak some tape from people. So it was definitely very unique that way. We have a big shared lab space here at Brock University. So we can go and kind of grab what we need, ask people for assistance. And this was a little bit more regimented. So that was unique, but overall a really great experience working at a very advanced facility as well as with some super advanced researchers. Ooh, we got a ton of really cool results, I think. So I'm excited to see how the data comes together. But I think that one of the coolest parts, and I think I heard Val talking about it a little bit, but was the fact that we could go and contract the Soleus, and then we're actually giving that back to NASA to do their own research on. So I think it's going to be a really cool result to correlate the data that way. We recently did that with some work that I did with the RR9 study. So I had run a circa study on that, and they actually ran some omics stuff on and machine learning on the other Soleus from the same mouse. So I think it'll be really cool to be able to directly correlate our data that way on the same muscles. So I think that was probably one of the coolest parts. I think the biggest thing I learned was probably adaptability. We were doing stuff that we're very comfortable doing, so muscle contractility, dissecting out tissue. But like I mentioned, with how kind of regimented the whole program was, it was a lot to adapt to at the time. And the second time we went, Brianna and I actually had to take a step out of our comfort zone a little bit, and we're actually collecting tissue for a different lab group. So we were collecting bone, which I haven't done in a few years. And I kind of walked in and they were like, hey, we're going to get you to collect the femur today and preserve it this way and this way. So I had to be very adaptable and be able to kind of take on that role as opposed to doing something I'm more comfortable with. So adaptability is something I think I got a lot more comfortable with this mission. I think this was a very fruitful collaboration for our group. There was already talk about, potentially going back for another mission, working with these researchers in the future. So I'm just happy that I think we made a good impression and people enjoyed working with us. We enjoyed working with them. So I think there's going to be a lot more opportunities working with some spaceflight missions in the future.